videos and messages and like picking up people's thoughts. And I just want to share this. So, yesterday the high priestess energy was strong, also the day before. So, if you have been like feeling like you're picking up people's thoughts, or you're sensing what someone's true energy is like, you are in the right. There are going to be quite a lot of people who are going to be sorry that they overrated you. Okay? There's people brought to their knees right now. Some of these people are people who was trying to be you. They were using you to compete with you in secret. And some of the people are people who was backbiting. Fake, okay? Um, and they're getting their bad karma. If you're watching this video, if you were pulled to watch this video, you are supposed to get good karma. If you feel drawn to this video and you're in good energy, and um, you don't have any wicked plans, you're supposed to get good karma very soon. But I'm going to tell you where this good karma can possibly come from for some of y'all. Okay, now some of y'all said y'all missed the non-traditional guidance and readings I was given. Okay, so I'm going to continue them, but I'm going to start a whole new channel. There are people who emailed me and said, I missed you doing the cards, the messages, and all of that. So I said, okay, I'm going to do a new channel again and do that. It is in my destiny and my North Node. Now, if you want to learn a little bit about your North Node today for the new year, you need to watch this video. If you would like to learn more about how to find your destiny, you need to get my book this month. You should be buying books this month to teach you how to do things. Okay? Nonfiction books. Those are really important to read and buy this month, as well as to publish. So if you know how to do something or understand something, you better get on your computer today, bust it out for hours, and put that book on Amazon by the end of the week. Okay? Teach something. That's what Capricorns do. That's the earth energy. Okay? So what can you teach? What can you learn? What can you learn to teach in your own way, in your own words? So take advantage of some discount courses, giveaways. You could possibly win a prize in 2 months due to the Aries energy and Pisces energy coming up. So I highly recommend that if you're really good at something, your natural talents, you need to do them, the projects. What the creator told me is, if you're trying to follow the trend of like everyone just does 9 to 5, if you have that as plan A, you're not going to have a big breakthrough this year. Okay? So if you are creatively charged and you are willing to master your creative energy, you can end up winning some really big prizes or have a best-selling piece of art. The creator is blessing people who are willing to do things that they find fun. If you're just settling, okay, and you know what you're doing is not fun, you will not be chosen for a big financial breakthrough this year. Okay? I keep getting the quote by Martin Luther King to not sacrifice your liberties for some familiar comfort. So, meaning this, if everyone's doing 9 to 5, if that's a common way to make money, that's like familiar. Liberty is freedom and independence. This means you have to do things that make you feel like you're free and in charge. Hi, everybody. Oh, thank you, Tremaine. I will post a link to my non-traditional channel that's coming up if y'all interested in joining. I am burning dragon's blood since there seems to be some sort of manipulation going on with the fire energy right now. So be careful who you trust. Some of y'all got someone that is not honest about their journey. Okay? They don't really feel for you, or they don't really want to give you affection and attention. For some of y'all, it's somebody that might have been on a path with you for some years, many years. You've known this person for many years. Uh, you need to focus on yourself now. The creator really don't want you to invest in any arguments. If I was you, I would avoid all arguments today. All arguments this month. I would just, someone get ignorant, just be like, okay, you're ignorant, and just walk away and go back and do your work. Okay? Oh, goodness. This came as a download, and then I pulled the oracle and it came out. Okay, the rabbit. Um, if you're feeling anxiety, you could have someone manipulating the energy or your feelings. So you may want to burn some dragon's blood or frankincense. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. See, I knew y'all was going to do this. Get the heck up out of here. Get up out of here. Y'all know now when I'm on that. Get about. Get about. No. Hold on, y'all. We're going to take a brief break. I see now my cats know when I'm on live videos. They know. Because they coming in here messing with stuff as soon as I get on the live video. No, it's a hard pass, Hansi. We're not doing that today. That came out today. No, I'm not dealing with no obstacles in my path today. See what I'm saying? Unforeseen obstacles. I can't tell. I can't tell how many people are in here. I don't think the number's right. It's saying one person, even though there's 3 likes. It is what it is, y'all. Okay, so let's keep this going. The rabbit energy, the fox energy. Now, I work with animals because I don't really want to pull the human figure into my mind as I am picking up these messages and looking at my resources. I did get the magician card is working in your favor. So, as magicians always keep something up their sleeve. So, don't be so quick to show people your resources or what you're doing because it could be, you could be attracting shapeshifters. Okay, so just make sure that if you are working and teaching or performing, you're not actually telling everybody the stuff you're using. Okay. I did get this and then it came out, like kind of peaked out of my resources. This is a synchronicity, prioritizing. So you may want to sit down and do like 1 hour planning. I recommend getting the book by Steve Chandler, 100 Ways to Stay Motivated. All right, you may need some motivation and be careful of doing things that will give you fatigue. Okay, there is something that you need to leap into to manifest. So make sure you're keeping your energy level up. All right. Yeah. All right. Put yourself first. Definitely, definitely, look nice. Put something nice on. Some of y'all may need to just go and do something fun for a while, just to renew your faith. I find that when you do fun things, it puts you in a more positive vibration about life, and then you can always transfer that feeling over to something that you're manifesting. Okay, so remember that the feelings that you had previously, it goes through the web of possible realities that you're headed towards. So makes sure that if you did vision work this moon, that you are charging that vision up with positive fire energy. This means you have to leap into things that are fun. You have to try different things to see what will happen. Some of y'all have to allow yourself to be weird and unique and different than everybody else. You have to explore being distinguished. So this is a good time to look at abstract art, look at art that makes you have faith in possibilities, just going, just experimenting. Okay. So you may want to try some art that requires you to use multiple different things. This is going to help you to find out where you're what tools you're gifted in. See, sometimes we can't find our main gifts because we did not find the main tools. But sometimes the only way to find those tools is to use multiple tools and then stand back and see which one would, really work for us. So, for example, when I was experimenting with watercolor and color pencils and everything, I started to notice that whenever I would use more watercolor paint and less water, I got really good at it. Okay. Um, Next thing I know, I started synchronicity started showing up of people using dry on wet or dry painting or just thicker, bulkier looking watercolor. And then next thing I know, I started seeing synchronicities of people using crayons and colored pencils and watercolor. So the creator was just waiting for me to explore that so that the synchronicities can sense me. Okay. So if you that's one way. If you're not sure what you're chosen to do in a particular field, I would just like merge it all. Okay. So what I started doing was doing like poetry, scene writing, and story writing all in the same document. Before I knew it, I realized that inside of me is a natural screenplay writer, a natural playwriter. I would have never done that if I wouldn't have experimented. See what I'm saying? If I would have just like poetry, 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 I would have never found that I can actually do screenplays and plays. Hi, everybody. All right. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of people waking up in low energy. So I was told that attacks are coming, y'all. Okay. I was really told that. I should actually be leaving these negative comments so that I can actually inform YouTube that I'm being harassed. Because I'm no longer seeing negative comments as trolls. I'm taking it as harassment now, especially if they sound racist. So if there's any racist comments in here, I'm gonna leave them in there and then go forward to get your account off YouTube. We don't need no more discrimination and hate and racism on these apps, y'all. Start taking time to get these people off these apps. Okay, you don't have to like what I do, but what I'm not going to have is stereotypical comments. That is what I'm not going to tolerate. All right. So let's continue. Um Judgment is going to roll in your favor. So if you're being attacked right now, those people are going to be sorry. So they might as well just quit. Yesterday, the temperance energy was out, which means the big angels is protecting a manifestation, protecting your mental health. So if you're being attacked by low vibrational people, they're being seen by the angels. So they're wasting they're wasting they're missing the opportunity to actually have a vision manifested. So they're going to be stuck. Okay? If you if anyone in this video is wasting their time dumping negative comments, you're going to be stuck. The air energy is struggling. I've seen it in the oracles today. So if you can't say nothing positive, don't say nothing at all, just so you don't get bad karma. Okay? All right, be mindful with technology. All right. I heard it's my party and I'll cry if I want to, cry if I want to, cry if I want to. So some of y'all may know somebody that's having a birthday very soon, or they're having a birthday today, or somebody gonna be turning up like it's their birthday or whatever. That's what I just heard, y'all. Y'all, I didn't even get online last night. I didn't even pick up my phone to like 20 minutes after New Year's because I said, woo, the technology energy is trash. I don't want it. I don't want it. um that's energy that's coming through right now. And it's sad to say, but there's some I said that in the video that there's breakups happening. Some of y'all have someone in your life that's underrating you. They think they can do better. It's in the video topic. Video title. Um, One thing I found out is that you're supposed to go towards another open door. The last thing you should do is keep still after a breakup. I know people say go in the hide and meditate, um, mourn the loss. Grief. You can get through grief by continuing living your life. Take it from someone who lost their parents and their brother back to back. If I would have sat in here crying my eyeballs out day and night about losing my parents and my brother, I wouldn't have, I would probably, I told y'all I was on the edge. I was on the edge, and I said, I'm going to just take a leap, and go into the unknown. And then that's when those thoughts went away. You have to go into the unknown. I got something to tell y'all. If something is like really bringing you down and very depressing to the point where you're like, you want to give up on yourself, its season probably closed a long time ago. And you're in your life, your soul in this life is learning how to take leaps and go into the unknown. If you cannot do them, you need to get a friend that will encourage you to. I have friends that are really good at leaping. They're better than me at that. They'll be like, let's go here. Let's try this. Let's try that. Let's try this. And I'll be like, I don't know. They'll be like, come on. Come on, Miss V. But then as soon as I go, I'm like, dang, I wish I been did this. And I'm like having the time of my life. Some of y'all need group support to get you to leap. Okay? It's a challenge in your life. I often find when people struggle with this, it's it has to do with the fact that they might have had a past life in which they were so much of a caged bird that it became comfortable, too comfortable. You may have had a past life where you were born into money. You never had to risk failure. Okay. Yeah. Somebody saying here, good morning. I hear your story, but the Lord is far being just him. Okay. All right. We already know that. Not everybody is supposed to be um, uh, purging at a certain time. This is why it's important to speak to people who are chosen to be a spiritual coach. Not everybody that's saying it is. I can prove it. It's in my natal chart. So right now, you're actually supposed to be working on something to help people, to get people through. Okay. But it's going to lead to a financial breakthrough. So, but if you do it for money, if you do anything for attention or money, you're blocked. If you get in other people's way, you're blocked. If you're someone in here who can't listen right now, you're going to be blocked. Okay? You're supposed to be learning from other people. So if you came in this video, you want to learn from me. I said that I will be teaching. I'm teaching some things in this video. If some of y'all want to do non-traditional readings, or y'all want to learn how to understand chakras or your north node, I'm going to be telling y'all some things in here. Okay? The synchronicity I got early this morning is attend seminars. But if you're attending seminars like my seminar right now, just to overpower me and to run me down with your voice, you are actually in a low vibrational version of air. Okay? Because monks listen more than they talk. Okay? So if you want your spirit to be in a higher vibration, always listen more than you talk when you're in someone else's home or space. That's just the truth. Okay? All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So, y'all, the air energy is struggling. I feel sorry for these people. It came out in the Oracle. It actually came out when I pre-read on this live video that there was going to be a lot of low-spirited people in here, mental health problems. That's very sad. I can see y'all coming now. The low vibe people, I can see y'all coming. I sensed it, which is why I had to burn my dragon's blood to set up boundaries. Okay. And I heard my angel guys say, karma's coming to them, so just keep it moving. All right. I notice whenever I do the non-traditional readings, these people come. And that's because they don't like the fact that we can see them. We can see them coming. They want us to not know where they're coming. They want to catch us off guard. But God gave us resources to catch these people. God gave us scripture numbers to catch these people before they come. 7 is the number you want to be in. Okay. I don't normally show my cards, but look. See? Now how fake am I? Somebody said I was a scammer. I just pulled this out the deck. Y'all heard me pull it out. Somebody said I was a scammer. But I said this at the beginning of the video. Okay? This is an omen card. It's not vibrating very strong. Okay? That means there needs to be some prioritizing your goals. Okay? And you need to set a date to get that workout. This is one of the best cards you can pull. It's not vibrating very strong, but it's a very strong possibility. As I said earlier in the video, you could win a big prize this year. I cut the deck live on this video. Y'all saw me go like that, and look what came out. Okay? There's a lot of people being toxic here. Emotional drama. A lot of people cruising the social apps to dump toxic messages. It came right out. Hi, everybody. Okay. There's a lot of toxic comments being dropped. A lot of hidden resources. You know why this card comes out? Is because there's unfinished business. See? Unfinished business. Big business. Unfinished big business. Prize-winning business. For some of y'all, you can win a major prize with fiction, novel writing, nonfiction. Okay? Things like that. What it is you have to be willing to be unguarded. You have to put your true stories, your life into this work. So whatever you're creating, okay? Either it has to be true to you or true to somebody else. You have to include that in this manifestation. So even if you're doing nonfiction tutorials, you need to include little short stories as examples, as example lessons. Okay? Since Pisces is right around the corner, that wouldn't be like very long stories. It would be short confessional stuff normally. Because Pisces, they're still not real tall like Libras. So, yeah. Some of y'all are being tested to see if you're going to be the hero of your own story. So you may want to watch documentaries today of people who've gone through hardship, poverty, and still came out famous and legendary. Okay? So those are the documentaries you want to watch. People that have gone through nasty divorces, that might have came from ghettos, okay? And yet they still managed to become very successful. People who managed to climb from the dust and become a star. Those are the documentaries you want to watch, okay? Yeah, this is a 7-year. If you have a water north node or a air north node, or you have a Sagittarius north node, Sag, or an Aries north node, This is supposed to be a good year for you. Really good. But it's not gonna be easy. I'm not, don't come at the messenger, y'all. It's not. It's gonna be something big you're gonna have to let go of. It's gonna be a hurt piece too. But when the rest of it come through, you're gonna be like, okay, I see now. There's a real big door closing. In order for this to come out and you're seeing this, something very big, giant doors closing, but the most biggest doors coming through. Some of y'all may find inspiration through the lifestyle of the Egyptian, public domain records, historians, things like that. Okay? Artifacts, art, Native Americans. You want to look into things, stuff like that. Okay? Because the big owl is here, you definitely want to go fishing, researching. You want to go looking for these courses. Yeah, because the magician is work came out yesterday. So some of y'all are on the wrong course. Y'all doing the same toxic course over and over and over again. It's like emotional roller coaster. Maybe it's like you're in a toxic social, having it out with a friend or a companion over and over again, or you keep going to social groups and saying and doing the same toxic behavior. So don't do that, y'all. The I've never in we're talking about a few years. I haven't seen these two cards come out at the same time. Nothing can beat this. For this to come out on a New Year's, I mean, I just put these cards together and my entire body started vibrating already all the way to my toes. Okay? For these two cards to come out in just 27 minutes, if 2 and 7 is significant for you, these cards are for you. Okay? 2 can be still companion card. Okay? And the 7. 7 is a number of like jackpot, but it's also a number of completion. Okay? Going towards good luck and favors, things starting to work in your favor. So there are things that's planning to work in your favor. You do have to help. Some of y'all got people that don't want to help y'all. You got to go towards, you got to make new friends, like Pisces energy. Some of y'all got to go get a new entourage or something and move on and just tell your family to kick rocks or something, because this energy is like, I told something to kick rocks and I went towards my pyramid. See, something big. That could be like Nobel Prize winning. Suddenly you put something out there and like all this money starts to come through. Okay. But the fire energy is something that's keeping it from happening. Causing delays and for it to stagger to come through. So I highly recommend that some of y'all need to just avoid talk. If you have flesh and blood family members that are toxic, just stay away from them. If you have a toxic spouse, stay away, because it's going to block this enormous success that's supposed to happen. As I said, if you're like, oh, I don't see no opportunities, offers coming through, it's because something's already came through for you. For some of y'all, it's already on your desk, or it's already, you've been working on this already, or you've already applied for it. Okay. Hi, everybody. Oh, thank you very much. The rabbit energy is under attack. Why is people attack? Little rabbit. People going to learn the hard way. I don't like what I'm feeling with the rabbit energy. Somebody's attacking Libra energy. Some of y'all Libra's under attack. And your fox, your rabbit and your fox energy. getting like someone wants you to internalize your emotions. So basically, somebody's been doing spell work on Pisces energy, Libra, and Libra energy. And Sagittarius. That's toxic. I said Libra and it came out, y'all. This could be Libra as well, or sometimes it's Pisces, um, or Gemini. So Gemini, Pisces, Libra, and Sag is under attack. Yeah. Some of y'all got somebody that might want to keep you in bondage. It's could be energy transfer through petty battles. Yeah. Somebody don't want to build you up. I'm just a messenger. Yeah. There is yeah, I said y'all have it already. It does. The Knights carry thing. It came right on out. I said that. So there is something you're carrying already. You're carrying to God, or the higher ups. It's in your email. Someone's going to might email you, and you're going to sign up for this offer. I would look at some advertisements today. If you see videos with ads today, it's one of the synchronicities in these ads today. For some of y'all, it could definitely be flash fiction that you might sign up, or some sort of engineering or philosophy or spiritual event or songwriting, or if you're like something locked up my money, that was petty money that you were getting. It's nowhere near as big what you're supposed to get. What you were already getting, you're going to look back and be like, that was servant money. Why did I even think that was a lot of money? Y'all. I'm getting somebody's mad because you're not affected by their energy. Whatever. They feel some type of way that you're still like holding yourself in good value, regardless of them withholding affection and love. Whatever. Whoo, you damn sure looking good. You have the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Swan. Yeah, you're like, I'm gonna keep this graceful. I see you're trying to hurt my throat chakra. I'm so sick and tired of picking up throat chakra attacks. People need to just stop the nonsense. Like, stop. Yeah, it came out. Yeah. See, look, somebody's not graceful attacking somebody else that is graceful. Just stop it. It's people that's in social groups or technology, or it's somebody it's some of y'all, it's an actual, it could be somebody that you're married to, somebody young, these low beta, low vibrational, immature people that look old, looking older than they are, young but look old, sitting up here with this petty behavior. It came out, y'all. Told y'all. The beer energy came out. Now how fake am I? I said, keep your mind on your work. I said, it's big business or something you have to do. The 9 is out. Some of y'all stuck in the 8. Some of y'all, somebody's pulling you from the 7 to the 8, the 9 to the 8 or something here. It's juggling. Somebody was juggling you, but you're like, no, I'm not going to. Somebody juggling you, or it's a synchronicity. They juggled you, so then it's making you juggle them. No. I don't know, y'all. Yeah. Some of y'all gonna have something cut you off at the path. I said this. Now how fake am I? Yeah. Obstacles. Somebody wants you to react and get in your feelings by the fact that they're not entertaining you. No. That sounds narcissistic. Yeah, because somebody is not being true. Somebody could have been saying stuff about you over the phone or in text messages, or they're low spirited, drained, and what they're thinking about you is not true. Somebody has illusions in their head. It's not you. Somebody here has the highest rank of spiritual power, and somebody else is way at the bottom and way at the other end. Somebody is way up here. They're almost there. They're almost there. Okay? Somebody's way down here. Y'all. Yeah, some of y'all is keeping it real. You're cool. You're like, I'm chilling or whatever. I'm chilling with these resources. I'm chilling with my cup of tea, or I'm chilling with my creative stuff and my imagination. Your imagination is abundant as well. Your dream, your memories. Some of y'all can literally find success through using your actual memories or family history, okay, as inspiration or as your musings. But then there's somebody else who's like, their throat chakra is in judgment. They were trying to trash yours. They might have, if some of y'all work in customer service, somebody might have did past spell work on your throat chakra. If you worked in customer service, or if you work online, or if you use your voice to do work, or you're following your dreams, somebody was trying to trash it so you can't do your dreams. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make you lose your cool. It's toxic. Some of y'all got uh maybe dealing with people that may uh y'all, just saying, y'all. Somebody's reluctant to take action. They whispering about you, they thinking negative about you, but they're like, no, I'm not talking to you. Oh well, kick rocks. You'll be talking to me when this Ace of Pentacles come through. You'll be talking then. You'll be like, oh, I should have never acted cold. You'll be saying that then. Came right on out. I said somebody undervalue, underrating you, and here it is. Some of y'all, if some of y'all have an online business and the owner has been treating your stuff like trash, they are going to regret it. Let's say you have a business online and you're not being marketed, you're not being promoted, or the algorithm ain't celebrating you. It keeps playing games with your stuff, toxic games with your resources. Going to regret it. The two most highest cards is here. Nothing beats them. Nothing in any deck beats those cards. It's what that's higher than. That's like those two cards is like an emperor that's been like emperor for like 40, 50 years. Just sitting on sitting on just money to burn, okay? For some of y'all, you're manifesting something that you were supposed to manifest in a past life. Okay, because it's Capricorn season, and that's not far from Libra and uh Sag. Yeah. Well, I hear a broken wagon. Yeah, some of y'all may have had a past life where you was born into. Y'all might have had a slave master. I hate getting that. I got that before on here. Some of y'all had a slave master. Maybe you was a house slave. I'm hearing kept for your beauty or whatever. It was easy comfort, but yet you weren't free. There were still chains on you. Some of y'all was a brown skinned male. I'm seeing a brown skinned male in your past life. If this is speaking to you, or it was your son or whatever, When I touch the cards, I'm seeing a brown skin male. It is a wagon. Okay. Um, some of y'all got family members that have a long history of being in poverty and they was just like all slaves or whatever. But I'm getting this. Somebody was a house slave, and it's like it's starting to be it's a repeated manifestation. Somebody wanted to keep you all because you was beautiful and you're slave, but yet they was ashamed of you or something. They really didn't want to be seen with y'all. I don't like that energy. Yeah, I told y'all. Did I say bondage? Look, y'all, bondage. It's a no. And this could be bondage like you're not getting any attention. You have no friends. Like that type of like social bondage. Some of y'all see bondage is just money all the time. It's not. Yeah, period. If they talk behind your back, if you have families that blocked you from money, it's coming back. All that money. Somebody was blocked out of some money. Some of y'all have family members that kept y'all from being cared for. And this could have been in your past life as well. Why I guess somebody took the land or whatever. Oh, y'all. Some of y'all was in a family and you was like the joke or whatever. It was a lot of whispers about you. They really didn't care about you. And they could have been jealous or envious of your beauty. So they treated you like you was an outsider, even though you was an insider. But because you did not have any friends or any support, you did not leave or something. This is a repeated from a past life. Okay. These people then showed up again. That's crazy. People be following, souls be following souls. That's just like, wow, y'all. You was possibly meeting people that was actually trying to help you get out that situation. You might have knew them. It could have been you actually might have had um people on the outside, but you never got to go towards them. Some of y'all friends or people you were partying with or there's somebody that attended some parties in your past life, they was on the side of your family. They was just like them, trying to keep you stuck. Like treat you like you're just another party favor. Because I'm looking at, yeah, violent people as well. Violent, y'all. Uh, they might have had weapons or uh, kitchen warlocks and witches or whatever. Yeah, you got some of y'all got to be careful. Somebody hurting you with their fingernails or sharp objects, or like tearing into your mind, causing brain damage or brain fog. These people are in very low spirit, and they're just trying to do it to you. These people did this in past life, um, trying to do it again in this life. Some of y'all is gifted in cooking. Some of y'all might have was a cook. Maybe it was a cook, or some of y'all was a male that was. Some of y'all could have. Some of y'all might have been giving gifts, but it was at the price of your soul or your spirit. You paid for it spiritually. You suffered spiritually for these gifts. Okay? The creator does not agree with that. Like, the creator don't want you giving up your freedom and your spiritual health for some tokens. Which is why the free card is out. So this money, you're being taught that the creator takes care of you even if you got to go at it alone. Even if you have to leap alone, you're covered. Hi, everybody. Ooh, child, look. Woo. Woo, the 3 best, most abundant cards came out. Okay, when did he come out? 46. Okay, 46 on the clock when the Emperor showed up. 27 on the clock when the pyramid, the fortune. Yeah, the biggest fortune came out at 27. So you can use those numbers. Maybe look up the scriptures numbers. The Emperor came out at 5 and 6. 5 and 6. So he would be, he might, for some of y'all, he might be, he might be a Taurus, an Aries, or Libra. That's his north or his sun. Or it's in his spiritual house of his natal chart. Yeah. Y'all say it's his, or his fortune in his chart. He's there. You're headed. Some of y'all are, he's on this end and you're like this way coming to him. Headed towards him. Y'all both are, he's looking in your direction, you're looking in his direction. Hey. I said in this video, no stereotypical comments. None. To assume that I'm LGBTQ is stereotyping. That's stereotyping. Saying what my pronouns are. No. I only hear people say that when somebody thinks somebody's LGBTQ. Stop it, y'all. An emperor wouldn't even ask that question. A high vibration person wouldn't even ask that question. You see my name. Use my name. Why do you need pronouns? I have a name. You see it on the channel. Stop it, y'all. Because you won't be broke. The emperor's here. Look. Somebody's wish is coming true. The emperor going to be making somebody's wish come true. And it ain't going to be you if you being trifling. The emperor ain't about that. Okay? The emperor focuses on your spirit. The emperor could be a monk. Yeah, somebody in here need to sit down and get they... Look, somebody's not cool. It's a male in here. Looked at the chat. It came out. Go take a bath. Stop being a whole clown in here. Stop. All washed out and faded, low-spirited. Yeah. Stop coming. This could be me or other empress. I looked at the chat. The empress is here. Don't bring toxicity to the empress. There's empress and the emperor, all in the upright. All the major, most abundant cards is in the upright. But I'm seeing these like kings and pages in here all trifling. Stop being jealous, okay? Get it together. Look, she told you to kiss her booty. She's not doing it today. These kings cruising with their trifling resources. The empress is like, no, babe. Kiss my pretty, beautiful butt. Okay? And I'm saying it sweetly. Okay. No one has to be asking nobody's pronouns. Just use somebody's name. If you go up to some random person, especially if you ask women of color, like, what's your pronouns, you know damn well you're secretly stereotyping them, saying maybe they could be a man. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. Okay? That is what you're doing. Period. And you know it. It's a way of covert of saying you don't know their gender. What does it matter? You don't need to know my gender. You see my name. You see my name. I'm so tired of people trying to like, oh, I need to. No, you just need to know somebody's name. If you got something to say about the reading, just say it. Say that I'm enjoying this. You don't even need to know my pronoun to talk to me in here. None of your business. How about that? What's in my drawers is none of your business. Y'all. All right, there could be some good news coming, or somebody's bringing some good news to you. Okay. Mind your own gender business. I be on really good behavior since the Empress and the Emperor's here. You know, and the Nobel Prize winning card is out. Watch your mouth. Y'all. Ooh, child. All right. Later in the day, some of y'all are going to have to watch it. Some of y'all may miss an offer or opportunity. So just check your it's not happening right now because where I pulled it at. But it's a possible fate. It's a possible thing. This don't always mean money. It could mean an advertisement. Okay? That's abundant for you. So somebody might be advertising to you something that would make you fortunate to attend. So okay. You might not, or you can't get into the workshop or work group. Or you miss a job interview, or so just make sure that you're checking your schedule. The priority card is a challenge today. Yeah. Mind your own resources. Mind your business. Okay? And you're at peace. Everybody's watching you, but you're like, I'm going about my merry way with grace. The energy that's challenging, that's being challenged today is graceful. Soft. Be soft. Have fun, though, because Pisces energy's here. If you want to cut up and be clowny, like I'm being in here, it's here. Okay? Have fun. Have fun with your resources. Don't let nobody trash your throat chakra. Okay? Okay, if you have Cancer energy, you're under attack. If you have significant Cancer placements, whatever is coming down. Period. Some of y'all got a warlock, witch. It's a male. He's doing mental spell work, frequency. He's attacking your frequency. Yeah. Some of y'all need to just ghost or ghost somebody or whatever because they're attacking frequency. Some of y'all need to go somewhere else or set up your own private office. The Emperor's here, and the Empress. They always have their own private rooms. Some of y'all need to stop sharing a room or stop sharing a house with somebody or stop being in the same home or social circle as somebody because they do frequency or mental manipulation on you. Yeah. They want to freeze you out because they're unfaithful and they're not trustworthy. They have other plans that they favor over you, that they see as a blessing. It could be other people that they're texting or talking on the phone to, or who they're visiting with their vehicle. Some of y'all got somebody that may be they're not spiritually protected right now. And, so just stay away, man. If you're having trouble taking care of yourself today, get somebody else to do it. If you are doing emotional therapy today, that's going to work in your favor. Whatever this big success is coming through, it's because it provides emotional support for you. It helps you to have an emotional release. It also reminds you that you are important in society and that you are a caregiver. It shows that you care about other people's suffering or other people being in purgatory. Like you care about that. You have compassion for other people. But your challenge today and this week is to have compassion for yourself, to make sure that you're doing that first. Drama tends to hurt your compassion for yourself. When you get in dramatic situation, next thing you know, you have a hard time having compassion for yourself. Somebody's gonna be in a lot of trouble. Somebody's gonna be in a lot of trouble because the highest rank of angelic energy is here, but somebody thinks they can challenge it. Yeah, okay. Somebody is way too low spirited to be even in the presence of these two divine people. Their ranks are too high. Somebody needs to humble themselves and listen to these angels, because they're on their way. They're fighting demons and they're losing. Someone's fighting demons and they're losing. And one of the things is because um they keep on letting the devil corrupt them. They're dealing with gluttony. They're dealing with gluttony, greed. Somebody is dealing with the sins of gluttony and greed and backbiting, talking behind somebody back or whatever, snitching or whatever, or telling lies. Somebody's a rat, a dirty rat. That could be their north node, or their south node is their south node is maybe in low vibration. Yeah. Somebody is south node is trash and they like, yeah, because the our energy is suffering too. Somebody southeast is trash. Period. Y'all. Yeah, I said southeast and it came out. East came right on out. Yeah. If you've been thinking about doing some traveling or ghosting somebody or getting in your power to move on, this is the time to do it. Seven, yeah. Who said they seven in here? Here's your card. Somebody said seven. It came out. Came right on out. So seven with the. Somebody's supposed to pack their bags, get real good looking or whatever, look real good, pack their bags, and take their business elsewhere because somebody is envious and insecure and demonic. And there are a bunch of other demonic people praying against somebody, praying against these divine ones. There's at least two divine ones here. They're being prayed against. Just be careful of, yeah, I said greedy, it came out. Somebody's pig is in reverse. Period. Somebody need to work on their Somebody's earth energy is trash. Somebody's 5 is in reverse. Period. And so is their 12. Yeah. Somebody is just wasting time. They're losing years of their life. They may be cutting their life short because their knives is in reverse, their earth is in reverse. Somebody might need like medical attention like immediately or something here, because that's all medical in reverse. Okay, if somebody's in here eating fatty foods or eating pork and beef all the time, you better stop. Like you're getting some real bad health karma right now. You're going to end up having to see a doctor. Brush your teeth, wash your throat chakra, and eat some fish instead of the beef. Somebody is beefing too much and it's like causing them to lose energy or whatever. Somebody might be in karmic judgment because they had money or they a breadcrumber. Yeah. So some of y'all are going to be like, some of y'all may end up going, or you did go to a party. This could be a negative cycle, and you're like, these people ghetto. You're like, I ain't feeling this. Or y'all attend something, and you're like, this person's resources suck. I'm not imagining nothing. This is boring or whatever. Yeah, then some of y'all are like, I'm going to something else that's much more fun or something here. Somebody 6 is in the upright, and this is 2026. Somebody, yeah, this is a year for somebody. Somebody might be fated to meet somebody new, a new soulmate, and then that will also help them to have an abundant year. Y'all see, I don't pop out cards no more. I pull intuitively. Some of y'all need some peace in mind. Okay, peace in mind. You may want to somebody need to burn a white candle in the dark. If you're sitting in the dark in peace of mind, thinking deeply, you have to clear your mind out today. So I would burn some frankincense or a white soy candle, or I would play classical music, or I would just listen to the birds. Somebody needs to get a bird soundtrack or something of that nature and just listen to that. Yeah. Hmm. Somebody Somebody needs some frankincense today. Period. Somebody else do, but their energy. Some of y'all may feel like the world has dumped everything on you. You just have too much baggage. Like, why is everybody's emotional energy on me? You feel heavy. You feel fat. But it's like, oh, some of y'all just need to maybe fast. I would do like maybe at least, I'm hearing 16, like 16-hour fast, and just like hydrate and get your soups in. Hi, everybody. Because there's spell work on the water energy and the fire energy. Yeah. Somebody want to battle you, or somebody trying to pull you into a battle or make you stagger, fatigue, walking, or is down. Okay, so let's get into more of the guidance here. There's a collaboration that cannot happen. There's a social activity that you have with somebody that cannot happen today. Something goes like in circles or all downhill later today. So I would ghost. Some of y'all need to just ghost and stay gone, or stay in your own personal space. Go find a group that's fun today. I heard watch the clock. Yeah, I said personal space and look what came out. Confirmation. All right, some of y'all got somebody in your life, their intuition is blocked. Um, they can't get no downloads. Their telepathy is trash. But yours isn't. Theirs are. Okay, it's because they're not being true about their spirit, and some of you they're being unfaithful. Okay, they're not providing. They're not providing mental health support. They're not. So that's so they've been pulled into judgment. The angels have their backs against them, but you're you're in good judgment, and somebody else's too. So there's a couple of people here. There's two people in good judgment. There's somebody that's literally, I'm just saying, y'all, somebody got 1 foot, somebody else is being taken completely over by the devil, like completely. All right, you are supposed to be mentoring today. So if you've been thinking about mentoring, you were like, yeah, I'm gonna keep to myself, but still, do my work in secret. You are supposed to. The Hermit is here. The 9. I told y'all somebody was being blocked from the 9. It came out. I hope this ain't for me too. Like, I don't play that. Somebody trying to block my 9. We're gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and be like, just ghost everybody, because it's like, get up out my 9. If this is for me too, because look, somebody don't want nobody to be boss. Somebody don't want nobody to take charge of their life. Somebody's yeah. Somebody's a bloodsucker. Like sucking up somebody's power through battles or something. Okay. They're vain. Somebody's vain. Somebody has vanity, and they have the sin of vanity and greed and gluttony. Yeah, I was sensing this and it came out. Yeah, somebody want to bully and batter and keep somebody battered and bruised. It's like, no, go ahead. For some of y'all, you're gonna have to avoid. I don't know why the masculine energy has been like low vibrational more the last few days. Some of y'all got somebody that's from your past. They might be watching you, because this could be past lifetime right now. Plus, I was picking that up, and then somebody here. So somebody want to sit up there. Somebody want to sit up there that's just like, yeah, I can't say it, y'all. Some of y'all got somebody that don't wash their hair, dirty, filthy hair all the time, and they're sitting there and uncombed, and they're just sitting there like, oh, I'm tired, I'm weak and fatigued, and I'm just watching you. It's like, no. Yeah. There's some energy between y'all that's put there by, for some of y'all, your ancestors is blocking you from this person. Okay. Period. I didn't see the 7. Didn't the 7 come out? Yeah, I think 7 did come out, but it didn't come out. The 7 came out for somebody in abundance. 19, somebody's playing with your son. Somebody wants you to like not have faith, not get on your high horse, and not get yourself celebrated. Somebody wants you to be out of shape. Because some of y'all got dealing with somebody who don't got no muscle. It's a man, he's not muscular. He's out of shape. Judgment is rolling in your favor. You're supposed to have the 6 and the 7. Divine ones are supposed to have the 6, the 7, the 0, which could be the slate is clean, starting over, rebirth. 20, judgment, rolling in your favor. Yeah, I sensed it too. Yeah, the creator, what some of y'all need to get your own apartment. Some of y'all going to get a lot of money because you're not supposed to be dependent on somebody that you know or your family members. They might manipulate you or be dogmatic because they have more than you or whatever, because they inherited the money, they're in charge. But the creator's like, that's abusive and disrespectful. Like, they didn't like slave master energy to you, but the creator is releasing you from it. And so if you've been thinking of getting your own apartment, or at least having your own space until you can get your own apartment, you're fated to have your own place. You're fated to even have government support. You'll find that you're lucky with getting support from welfare or discounts and things like that. Okay. Right now, it's like your state. Some of y'all living in the wrong city. Period. The creator do not want you to have the home that you have. It's closed out. You're supposed to have something bigger and better that's either near a beach or near some trees, or it's made of wood or yeah, something better. The creator want you to be able to have money to go on retreats, to do research for some sort of project, multiple projects that are supposed to keep you successful. Keep you very financially stable. The 8 is here, but it's being spell work on it. Yeah. There's people who don't want you to have your own or whatever. It's crazy. The 6 is here. Yeah, somebody did spell work on 6, but then the higher up stepped in and said, get out of the 6, get out of their 6, and now the 6 is in the upright. Yeah. Yeah. If you feel pulled towards this reading, you're supposed to live a life on the road or travel. You're supposed to stay in different places, see the world. Oh, I smell something real good. It smells like classic perfume. Just somebody might have put on old-fashioned perfume or classic, or somebody need to treat themselves high maintenance. Somebody need to be like somebody need to not be cheap with themselves or whatever. Somebody could get successful making sense. There's a real beautiful smell here. It's a feminine energy. It's somebody's grandma. It's an older woman here. I heard jasmine. Somebody like the scent jasmine, or somebody's ancestors be burning jasmine so that they can get their self-love or keep loving themselves or whatever. Smelling jasmine. That's not dragon's blood. Dragon's blood don't smell like jasmine, but yet I'm smelling it. Yeah. Somebody was blocking your 6 because they knew, like, once you get that 6, it's like it's on and popping or something here. Yeah, they were keeping you in the 5, but it was like 6 to 5, or just 8, a low vibrational version of 8. Like, I gotta do whatever I can to get money and not what I'm chosen to do. Somebody's doing their life purpose today, but somebody wants you to be like, no, that's BS. Just do whatever you can to get money. It's somebody that's all they care about. It's a couple of other people. They're males. There's a female here too. And there's a young person. Some of y'all need to be careful of like 2 young people. I don't know, it might be your kids. Some of y'all kids is disrespectful or fogged out, and or it's a somebody that you had a past life with as well. It's a male. Both of these people got mental health problems. Their mental health is trash. Okay? Both of these people smoke. They might smoke. It's a male and a female. Period. If you've been thinking like, oh, all right, somebody do have an offer for you. It's coming in your email. It's somebody want to give you flowers, or somebody want to date you or connect with you. If you were trying to find a new job, this isn't the time to do it. You have to finish. You have unfinished business that is not a 9-to-5 job. So, hi everybody. Yeah, it's all the emotional heavy energy. I told y'all the energy was heavy and it came out. So just be careful of like over surfing the social apps. It's like, it's going to feel like they're just dumping on you. It's all the yab. Too much socializing going on. Because it's New Year's. Woo! These two divine ones, they ain't to be played with. I picked it up intuitively as I was sitting here thinking about going on the channel. I heard they're going to be sorry that they underrated or undervalued you. If you're a divine one, I heard that. They're going to be sorry. And here it is. There's no even reason to continue this reading. Continue this. Because the highest of rank of highest, it doesn't get better than this. Does it? It doesn't. Somebody's losing everything. There's a couple of people that's going to be down in the dust, and they're going to be so shocked by these other divine ones. Like, somebody's whole family going to be like, why didn't we see it? Like, I wish we didn't treat you that way. They is going to be so sorry. They wanted to treat you like the laughing stock. Some of y'all was the laughing stock around somebody's funeral. Okay. They didn't care about you. Somebody didn't care about your grief. You had people that did not have compassion for you, that didn't care about your suffering or nothing, didn't want to share the resources. They are going to be shocked. Period. Yeah, work groups. If you go in work groups, reading groups, this is a wonderful time to get a reading. Yeah, but you have to go towards empresses. If you get a reading today and you're on YouTube, click on the videos from people that's like, if they look older, empresses and emperors. Period. I would stay away for the pages. No. Hard pass. The energy is too that some of them are turning up. They waking up with the hangovers and stuff. Woo! Confusion. All right. Somebody's working on the wrong idea, but there's two other people that's like, this is my life purpose. I got this. But some of y'all may be going in circles about you're driving around trying to find something, or you're just going around and around in your mind about your community or how the world has treated you, or yeah. You are supposed to use other people's resources for a manifestation. It doesn't mean taking them. Because I see there's some men here that could be tempted to pull tricks and con and rob and stuff. No. Robin energy is in the male energy today. It's a hard pass. Don't be taken from no emperors. I don't like us that I see the Robin energy facing the older people who are in high vibration. Respect your elders. If they're positive, respect them. Like, don't do that, y'all. Young bucks in here, don't disrespect your elders today when they're kind. Stop thinking that you could just take from them or shop and be all secret with your tricks. No. Yeah. Somebody's gonna be brought down to their knees for that. Period. Just be careful of tripping over something. Um, Somebody might attack you and then you gotta run for cover or whatever. Y'all. I would put my Bluetooth on. Yeah. I put my headphones on today and listen to my music and drown out all negative people. Somebody want to get into it with you, like around. No. This same old energy keep coming out with this person. Some of y'all can hear God today if you just go outside for a little while. Okay, that's 755. Yeah, somebody's supposed to just have peace and quiet. Just like I'm gonna sit here, drink my little juice with my little quiet, do my little work. Somebody needs to take a nap too. Get a little bit of extra rest. 30 minutes, I'm hearing. Like a little 30-minute power nap. Ah, them eights. Okay. Somebody wants you to have the same money every day. It's the same crap. Talk city every damn day. And you're like, no, I'm through. I'm done. If you were thinking of taking a leap, yeah. Yeah, because look. People want to treat you like, you may have a group treating you like you're ugly, or they're purposely like acting like they don't feel you, or okay, so the nines are being disrespected in the community, in the social world. The eights are being disrespected for some of y'all. Your eight scriptures, it could be family members or somebody that you dated or whatever. They doing disrespect to the eights. They're trying to turn your eights into demonic energy. It could be it's the purposely by withholding affection or emotional support, or being stingy with their energy. They're doing that on purpose, or they're breadcrumbing you, or you got a manager that's breadcrumbing you. They don't think positive about you. They don't even like you. I'm just saying, y'all. So you might as well just move on. Some of y'all got a manager that's actually in your actual business that don't like you. Well, where you work. Period. Willpower. You will willpower today. You're gonna end up the winner anyway. Willpower's out. The Queen and the Empress of willpower, and the Emperor is out. The Emperor coming out dead smack in the middle. But the Emperor doesn't even come out until all the money comes out. It's like they're coming out almost at the same time. So, as soon as you decide to go forth, basically, some of y'all, if you're a male, an older male, you're attracting your divine partner. If you're an older female, you're attracting your divine partner. You may not even know that they're your divine partner, because they could be just a professor, or they are the owner of the company, or they are somebody who you bought some resources from. You paid to be in their seminar. You paid to participate in their classroom. They could actually be a part of a university. or yeah, or they're an educator. They don't even know that y'all could do really big things together, both of you. Like he could get a whole lot richer, and so can you, if y'all ever connected. Because you both you're on the path. You're headed right towards him. He's waiting there. Hi, everybody. Here we go again, y'all. Whew. Some of y'all got somebody doing spell work on y'all at 8 o'clock. I don't know why people keep on messing with the number 8. Just people need to stop trying to lock somebody up and mess with somebody's money and energy. Just stop. Purposely. Somebody wants somebody weak and unkept so they can't even make any money or do their past life unfinished business. Somebody's trying to stop it. Some of y'all got somebody that may... Okay, here it comes, y'all. All right. Y'all, some of y'all dealing with waves and waves of evil. Like waves of just, low vibrational people. Be careful of distractions. I would literally plan to watch TV. Like I said, if you're going to watch TV today, you will draw inspiration from stories that are documentaries that are about being your own hero. And I said this at the beginning of the video and it came out. Period. So when people say scam, why is it coming out? Y'all see I'm doing this. So I hate when people do that. Then they don't say nothing. When us psychics prove that we're not scammers, I'm not even charging for this video. So what am I scamming? Like, did anybody see a fee on this video? No. Yeah, strength card. Did I not say somebody's rolling willpower today? Period. Somebody's doing 8. There it is again. Earth and fire energy. Somebody's busting through those. Somebody think they're going to bring somebody down to their knees and make somebody like afraid or anxiety. It's like, no. Strength card. If there's no sun, I know how to get it. I can get it. I can get it with pineapple juice. I can get it with orange juice. I can get it with snake juice. See the snake juice? See the snake? Snake juice. When it's powerful to give you power. Somebody needs some electrolyte water. Somebody is doing spell right on somebody's nerves too. Because why did that energy come out so late? Period. Yeah, I said it, y'all. It came out. Look. Yeah, somebody needs somebody was doing spell work on frequency. But somebody said it's a hard pass, like don't mess with my destiny, don't mess with my mind, I'm not playing or something. So now they got the air and the upright. Air, fire, and earth. There's people going from one chakra to another to attack certain divine ones. Like they're just thirsty to block the people. They're desperate, they're determined. But they don't even have the energy, and their ancestors are against them, but yet they are trying to going from chakra to chakra to block divine ones. Somebody would benefit from doing HIIT or sprints to get their energy up or to just get strong. If you were planning to lift weights later today, it could work in your favor. Or take a hike, high speed walking, tai chi walking earlier, high speed walking later, fast cardio later, like slowed and fast. But in the morning, somebody needs tai chi walking because somebody's messing with somebody's frequency. Y'all called it. I said 7. Look. It came out. Who said they didn't in the 7 energy? Here it is. Somebody 7s is in the upright in here. Yep. Somebody's lucky. Okay, somebody want to be stingy. They're going to realize somebody's still getting money. Still getting it. Because when the creators say somebody's supposed to get money, they're supposed to get money. So don't even worry, y'all. If you know that you're thinking positive, the favors got to come, period. So these people are withholding. Ow, y'all, my bones. These people are withholding, yet the 7. I feel spell work on bones, on booty. My butt started to hurt just now. Like, woo. Yeah, Cancer energy got spell work on it. Somebody need to do squats. Yeah, I'm gonna do squats. I felt it when I looked at the chat. All of a sudden, my butt started to hurt. If you're placing your bets today on something that will get people out of bondage, or help people to make money, or help people to do their destiny, or help people to master their art. Let's say you're doing work on that. Or if you are a reader that's trying to help people on their path, you will get lucky today. Okay? Now, if you're a gambler, you better bet on your own work. Like, let's say that you put some work out there and you're like, yeah, I'm looking at it. You're going to see like, wow, I got lucky. Like, woo. Yeah, somebody was messing with divine timing. Somebody was making you late for something. It wasn't that you wasn't chosen to do it. Somebody was locking it up, or making you late, or making you too weak to do it, or playing with your emotions so that you won't feel like doing it. But that's being cleared out. Yeah. Clean out your closet and your laundry. Like, if you put your best clothes in your drawer today, you're going to find that it's easier to manifest. Something about that, like something about working on your figure and your fashion. So put your figure, the figure of your art, or the figure of you, or fashion. Somebody need to work on their waistline. And somebody is, because that energy's in the upright, but it's coming late. If you're looking for something, you may have a hard time finding it, because you have to declutter. You have too much. You have enough resources. You really don't need anything else. If you're going to do anything else, if you're going to look for any other resource, it should be something to deal with your dreams. Okay? If you're having trouble remembering your dreams, or you feel disconnected from your dreams, I highly recommend that you wear it's a blue or topaz stone, or aquamarine, or an amethyst. If you feel like something plays with you emotionally all the time, then wear an amethyst. You may need to clean your amethyst today, since the water is under attack. Yeah. Yeah, somebody's been unfair, romantically unfair to you. I looked at the well, and then when I pulled the card, the back came out in reverse. Period. It's coming out again, the same stuff. Negative cycle, drama. Somebody like plays with somebody's feelings, and then it's like trashes their diet, or makes them exhausted, and they can't really they can't lose no weight. Somebody's screwing up somebody's metabolism, or fat burning stages. Like, it's almost like a delay on someone's fat burning. So I would fast, y'all. Y'all know I don't just only talk about relationships, but I also talk about health, wealth. Okay. Now, I highly recommend that y'all buy my book on finding your destiny and life purpose. You can still get it today in the beta version. There's people that got it. It's part one. I'm going to be doing a part two because I got some more downloads for it. So you can buy it for $8. You can send $8 to my Cash App or my PayPal. Then email me and I will send you the VIP link to read it in the beta version. Okay? This is part one. I highly recommend that you get it. It's a new year and you really should be reading nonfiction books this week. Okay? Those are the books you really want to go after. Also, inspirational, creative resources. But the ones that are distinguished, distinctive, and in the same field that you're working in. Okay? All right. Love stories. Somebody would find it easier to get their life together, take leaps if they did confessional creative art. Okay, confessional. I'm hearing Mariah Carey's song. Just another love story. Together we'll make history. I know because it's just too real. There be no end to our love story. This ain't gonna end up like some gossip like a movie, no. This isn't fairy tale or fiction, this is truly us until eternity. There be no end. I'm hearing Mariah Carey. Somebody's supposed to meet somebody new. Somebody's tired from going to karaoke or they don't exercise or whatever. That's why they weak. Their energy's low because they literally go nowhere. It's a male. If they do, they're drinking, smoking blunts or whatever, hanging out too late in the bars. Okay. Yeah, burnout. Somebody got burnout. Be careful, y'all. You may get burnout today. So take a nap, rest, do some meditation before you jump into something new today. Yeah. I'd be careful on the road. The police energy is in reverse. Yeah. Just the law is in reverse. Somebody is a toxic lawmaker. All right, some of y'all got some low vibrational female that want to argue with you. For some of y'all, it could be your own daughter, or it's a low vibrational twin. This a masculine female. They pulling you into that energy with a battle and argue or whatever, over talking you, or it's a feminine, low vibrational, low energy male that's over talking you and like it's making you over talk them or whatever. Petty. Or y'all got some of y'all might got somebody that's trying to be like you, mirroring you. They trying to say what you say, and they're another YouTuber or another entrepreneur. That's toxic. If this was a paid reading, I'll go deeper. Yeah, because they know they got heavy losses. They know that they're not going nowhere. They're off the tracks or whatever. They're not lucky, so like they're going to say what you say or just whatever. They looking all wild and woolly or whatever, and they know they're not going nowhere. They're not fated for a breakthrough, but they sitting up there like, oh yeah, I'm just going to say what you said or whatever. Whoever's doing that in here, because this is for this live video too. Go ahead and do it and watch what happens. When you get burnout, because the burnout card is here. People got to stop mirroring people. I got that earlier. I heard the word narcissist when I was thinking of the channel. Narcissist females today. Narcissistic queens. Creators and entrepreneurs. Hi, everybody. It's somebody that like think that they're as spiritual as you or whatever, or talent competition, or you start talking and you're like, yeah, I'm talking, but then they're like, over you or whatever. They trying to overpower you. That's petty. I don't know if any of y'all got a toxic sister, but you might want to like avoid that. Okay. There you could be north and they could be south. And they're polar opposites, but they trying to be like the leader. They trying to take all the power or lead. Somebody wants your manifestation or your law of attraction energy. Oh, that's crazy. Well, guess what? They better stop. Look. They manifest in a negative cycle. That could be fire energy too. It's just they're gonna realize that they're not talented enough, or they can't outperform you. They're gonna realize that it's just like their little table game that they got going on, or whatever. Their casino is like collapsing or whatever. That's what's gonna happen, and it's going nowhere. This is somebody that's younger than you, or it's somebody that faded and they're not glowing or whatever. They're gonna be this person gonna show up later or whatever. It might be later in the day, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and try to like compete with you or whatever. It's petty. Trolling and stuff. Like you ain't trolling. You're going somewhere that you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be. You're going to high vibrational places. Somebody here trolling in the dark. Their third eye is trash. They got the evil eye. Okay, they watching you for wicked reasons. Whatever. Y'all, somebody got evil eye today. It's a female. Some of y'all got a female with the evil eye. Or you're in some sort of journaling. Okay, if you're in a journaling group where you're performing, or you're sharing your creative energy, there's somebody there that want to like use you to have a leap. So basically they listening to you, and then like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try to like do what you do, like outdo you in it or whatever. This petty. I'm just done, y'all. I'm done. People doing this on New Year's. It's like, dang, do you ever have a break? Like, and look at this rat, y'all. This big, fat, greasy rat sitting up there. For some of y'all, it's somebody that's a card reader. Y'all better be careful, or it's an educator. Y'all will know the people that y'all need to listen to today. If they don't look good, if they're not glowing, move on, y'all. Like, for real. If they... All right, this kitchen cooking witch or whatever, whoever they is, they think they're cooking up something good for their group, but that they're feeding people trash, or the work they're giving suck, or they're not good at what they're teaching. Um, they're up in the or it's a feminine male. Okay, what is doing all greasy? Greasy and slimy, and just sitting there with his fat food or whatever, his high fat food or whatever, weak. And I say male because there's a lot of masculine energy in reverse in these cards. Somebody said troll buster. Okay, people are watching people. There's people watching people just to compete. It's women doing it. Women doing it. The men are the Virgo energy and the Taurus energy with the men sneaky, just like money hungry, money grubbing, um, trying to collect other people's stuff like product or gifts so that they can get some money off of it or whatever. There's men doing that right now. They could be readers. If you're a reader, you can have men who are readers that's trying to like get the money that you're getting or whatever. There's some real washed out young dudes, all washed out. They could be in their 30s. They all washed out. They party too hard, or they need mental health care. That could be it too. Or some of y'all maybe feel like, I'm ready to just ghost this whole situation with someone. Because the Pisces energy here and the leap energy came out twice. And you're like, okay, because this person is going to make me at the edge or something, and I don't need to be at the edge. Somebody is going to try to push somebody energetically to the edge, but it's going to backfire. See? Look, it doesn't matter how I do these cards. It keeps coming out. I could do these cards, cut these cards, shuffle the cards. When I look at the chat, then I go like this. This card keeps wanting to be in somebody's face. Somebody's meant to have maybe like $500,000 or more, or because that would get into emperor energy. 500,000 or 50,000. Remember in the old days, 50,000 was considered rich. Like that was considered a lot of money. So somebody might be manifesting 50,000 or 500,000 or 80,000, but somebody's trying to block it, or 800,000. Yeah, it's a prize. Somebody's gonna win prize after prize after prize after prize, or it's like people just keep on buying this like over and over and over and over and over. It could be a bestseller, or somebody's trying to do spell work. For some of y'all, it's a male. He may have a low vibrational Earth South node. He's not in his destiny. His destiny's energy in reverse, which means he's in his South. So he could have a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn South node, and he's doing spell work. And he's trying to block somebody from cooking up something that would give them a financial breakthrough. They want somebody to just stay in bed, lazy, beat up, battered, and bruised, and broke, with no money, and codependent on them. Some of y'all got people that want you codependent on them, period. But the Empress is in the upright and the Emperor, and it's like, no, it's a hard pass. Nice try. The Queen of Wands is like, no. The Queen of the Lioness is here. Mufasa's wife is here in the upright. She's like, oh, no. No. I'm protected. No. Hi, everybody. Somebody said, yeah, the feminine toxic. It could be somebody's daughter or sister, or it's somebody that's the same skin color as them. They're toxic, and it's a female. Okay. They are conceited. Okay. Trying to do a sneak attack. Now I'm reading in here. So it's somebody in here. Could be somebody in here. Okay. Is there any low spirited, low vibrational females in here? that are trying to get in other people's way, creating obstacles, over talking people. I'm going to prove that I'm powerful. I'm going to prove that I'm fine. I look good. Watch what I say. Be quiet. Because I see it in the cards just now. The fire energy with women in reverse. It could be women on YouTube. Fire energy could be entrepreneur YouTube. People trolling this platform. Women trolling this platform and conceited. Okay. Oh, they're overrating themselves. Overrating. You know, they ain't that cool, but they think they overheated or whatever. Using too up their energy too much. Okay. I would do my own cooking today. Somebody's cooking could be poison, could be unsanitary. Somebody's food. Okay. Yeah. 7 again. I looked at the chat. 7 again for somebody. Chariot. Okay. If you're trying to manifest a vehicle, you could. Somebody wants something. God wants you to have a car or transportation. I would be careful about taking train ride, getting on anything that's metal early in the day. Like later in the day, you might be better off getting in other vehicles that someone else is driving. I would drive my own vehicle today just to be like safe, y'all. I'm just saying, all that air energy is trash. I wouldn't even take a flight this weekend. I'd be like, I'm good. I wouldn't take a flight. I wouldn't take a flight. I'd get in my own. I take a long car ride. A long car ride could be abundant for somebody. Yeah, a road trip. Since the Empress energy and the Earth energies in the upright, and the Queen is in the upright for the road, but the air, nah. Mm-mm. If you're going and taking classes, I wouldn't even talk in the class. I'd be talking like a little bit. Like I'd just be like, thank you very much for including me. That's it. Because you'll have people hitting you up in a text message trying to distract you from your moment in the workshop. So it's a lot of people that's got brain fog. If you're feeling a little foggy, that's going to go away. You have to get some cold air today. I would actually do white light therapy a couple of times a day, or just go stand on the porch and sky gaze a couple times a day. Or, I have brain vitamins I take. Eat your zucchini today. Eat your cucumbers today. Yeah. I'm going to burn me a white candle. All right, bye, everybody. So I helped y'all today. I know some of y'all want more, but unless they're paid readings, I don't get into too much into the destiny energy. But I can do one-on-ones to help reveal the destiny. See what I'm saying, y'all? Come on, y'all. How is you even in here? How? What did you do? Circle back to this? Oh, see, I literally removed you, and you're still in here. You ran back in as the door was shutting. Okay, y'all. If you want one-on-one help with finding your destiny, and you want to know what my fee is, please email me or get my ebook, y'all. Okay? It will be on Amazon this week, but you can still buy it right now through my VIP link. So email me. Now I'm going to have a look at the cosmos real quick. I have planned to. Now this one I'm not going to show. I'm not going to show this one because this is, like I said, a magician always keeps some things under their sleeves. People have a tendency to copy people's resources just to try to match their energy. So I'm not going to show this one on screen. But I'm going to have a look. I'm going to pull some of y'all charts up in here. Okay. We're going to start with some planets. Okay. Hi. Somebody said they feel fat. All right. Somebody's supposed to be in their North Node. Here it is. I was looking at the chat. It came out, y'all. I'll just show that one. I'm not going to show the actual cover of the book. So the good karma is coming if you stay in your North Node. Now, in order to stay in your North Node, it means you got to mind your business. You can't be pocket watching anybody. There's men pocket watching today, and there's women who are under 40 pocket watching. Under 45, they're pocket watching. So I'm not saying all, but there are women who are. So North Node. All right, there's going to be success. So I highly recommend y'all get my ebook. All right, but there's a transformation happening, and you're being pushed into it. You're being pushed by possibly your family members, or like cleaning up your metaphysical space so you can feel hopeful, and also to push you into your North Node. You're getting the push because something is closed out, and they want you to move on. For some of y'all, it's like you're supposed to be a psychic, or you're supposed to be spiritual, or your psychic abilities, intuition is very important for this manifestation. So your ancestors want you to have some time alone to practice your meditation skills as well, since Pisces energy is here. But it may be hard for you to meditate around a crowd, in a big place or a crowded place. So you do need to kind of be alone or in a very small group to do your meditation. Okay. All right. Be careful of someone. Okay, the financial part of your North Node may be under attack because you have either co-workers or family, washing you out, like creating drama. Some of y'all may be dealing with people that got secrets, and that is affecting your moon energy. Yeah. You need to put your self-care first because it's under attack. That's this period. The moon can still be self-care and self-love and dream work. So people need to stop attacking people's dreams. So your moon in your north is under attack. So you need to achieve in silence today. Okay. You will get respect. People are going to know how talented you are. So you need to look at your sun sign. You're going to have your sun sign is very important for this breakthrough. So if you have a Capricorn sun, a fire sun, or an air sun, a Libra, a Pisces, a Leo, a Sag sun, a Pisces sun, a Scorpio sun, you may be fated to have big success. Okay? Have you heard your sun sign? Virgo too. If you have a Virgo sun, or you have sun in your Virgo in your chart, you're fated for success. If you have Sun in your Scorpio, you're fated for success. If you have Sun in your Taurus or Libra, you're fated for success. If you have Sun in your Capricorn, you're fated for success. Okay, y'all taking notes? This means that you have, is either your sun is flowing to your north, or there is actually sun in those zodiacs in your chart. Um, if you have sun in your Pisces, you're fated for success. I'm remembering with the planets, the zodiacs that go with the planets, and the karma came out. This is karma, y'all. Karma can be money too. You need to look for new ideas. If you're into innovation or invention energy, that could lead you to success. You have to think like they did in the when the patent office was like, getting a lot of inventions. You may want to look at some things that's already out there and like make them new, or do it your own way, working with other people's resources. Yeah, because Pluto is here, which, if I recall, can sometimes still be Scorpio. Yeah. If there was a talent or something you was letting just die, but you were gifted in it or you were good at it, you need to resurrect it or do it again. For some of y'all, it could be a musical instrument or something you did in your childhood or something you did in the past life, or when you were um it could have been over the last 6 years maybe. No, something closed out. 6 to 10 years. Maybe you were doing this and you stopped or whatever. Because I was seeing fives in this video. It could be something you decided to do 10 years ago, or you was doing when you were 19. Maybe from 16 to 19 years old you were doing it. You're really into it maybe. And then maybe you stopped. And then something else you did again, because it's a cycle coming back around. I'm saying 6 and 9. I'm thinking about the age, also the age of the zodiacs and their what they will be or whatever. So yeah, some of y'all might have been doing it at 13 years old, 16 years old, all the way till 19. Something could have went wrong, and when you were 20 or 21, did like made this like come to a screeching halt or whatever. Since the twos and the ones is like real struggling, and then 5 to 10 years later, you might have been like, okay, maybe I should do this again or do something that's similar to it or whatever, since it's synchronicity time, and then something happened again. So some of y'all got somebody that keeps, I don't know, there's energy that keeps getting in the way, but the creator has had enough of it, so it's getting kicked out, period. Yeah, I said energy getting in the way and Mars came out. Did I not say that, y'all? Came out. Yeah. Masculine energy keeps getting in the way. That could still be a feminine, masculine person. It could actually be somebody's old dried up mom or whatever getting in the way, or somebody's dried up sister getting in the way, or somebody's husband getting in the way. Or co-workers, or somebody's 9 to 5 job was holding this manifestation up. Some of y'all maybe was like, y'all worked and y'all gave up y'all liberty to do what the familiar work is out here, and y'all had a toxic manager or whatever, Mars energy could still be manager. Maybe they was against you in secret or whatever, or plotting against you, whatever. Gossiping about you on the job and sneak attacks or whatever. Unfair treatment. It held up this manifestation. Because I'm thinking about the times. Some of y'all might have graduated from high school. Y'all was young. Pisces energy. Having a good time, whatever you were doing, it was what you were supposed to do, or the life you were living, the things you were involved in or playing around with, it was actually a part of your destiny. You might have got the wrong teacher or the wrong character, influencer for some of y'all. Could it be you got married and that was it? That was the downfall? Or somebody was paying, who was paying the bills in the crib, who was managing the money or in charge of your time. Maybe when you were young, they was toxic or whatever. In the past, they was wasting your time. Still sucking up your energy, keeping you too weak, and you might have been just doing what everybody else was doing, because that could be like shapeshifting. We all the same or whatever. Hi, everybody. Cancer is under attack. Now, Cancer is very important here because it's under attack, y'all. The Empress of Water is under attack. I still consider Cancer the Empress. Under attack, y'all. The reason being is the Cancer energy been attacked by haters and jealous people and bullies. Some of y'all been bullied in your family or just really undervalued. It was messing with the Cancer energy. Yeah. It's people from your past came out. It came out. Somebody's been pulling you in your South Node in a low vibrational version of it. Basically, like for some of y'all, if you have a water or earth South Node, you're under attack. Period. Hi, everybody. So, you need to be very mindful of your South Node. Like, literally be like, I'm going to watch that. Somebody by lunchtime or 5 p.m. does spell work on your South Node. Yep. There's somebody's trying to trash your South Node so that you don't get lucky. So your Sagittarius energy goes in reverse. Somebody don't want you stepping into your power or going somewhere or going towards something that would give you money, where you would attract money. Somebody's trying to block your South Node. They don't want you to feel like that you can use those skills. They're trying to make it like those skills from your South Node is like unnecessary. You need to just be like, oh, I'll just depend on you or whatever. South Node, in your South Node, you did achieve something or you did learn some critical lessons. Okay, but somebody's blocking those lessons. Somebody's trying to block them. Yeah, I said block and it came out. Yeah, battling. Be realistic. Like, is this battle worth it? Like, if you keep getting the same results, why even keep doing it? Hmm. Like, all that, Saturn has, I think, red rings, fire rings. It's like, no, this is just going in circles. This battle is going in circles. It's wearing me down. So, process your emotions. Saturn is to teach you how to process your emotions, especially uh, when it's so close to Pisces. But the Saturn energy is like trying to help you process um, how you feel about the work that you do, your gifts, your talents, and your family. Okay? Right now, that's how it's working. Right now. Okay. All right. So Sagittarius, I said her Sagittarius, and it came right on out. As soon as I picked up the deck, I swear, did y'all see me say Sagittarius like that? Yeah. I don't know if some of y'all enjoy dancing, but dancing may be a part. Yeah. Body weight, time under tension. Somebody could get in shape doing that if you were going to do that. Like horses, they're like body weight, time under tension. They don't carry people all day. That would be a mule. Okay, horses like stand around a lot, which like, and they gradually go faster, which then keeps their metabolism, boosts their metabolism. Run faster to your dreams. I heard Langston Hughes just now. Okay, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Yeah, dancing. I looked at the chat and Sagittarius came out. Somebody also may get successful with a cooking channel. If the word cook been coming up, if you've been seeing the yeah, I split the deck and saw this. Pisces came out. Confirmation. Somebody might be, if you were trying to start your own online business for cooking, it might be very successful. Fashion design. Somebody might need to take a fashion the design course. Um, the Empress do wear a girdle. Some of y'all may get in shape wearing a girdle this year, or one that has lace to it. Like y'all might need to find an old fashioned girdle, or somebody might look really, really good in a girdle. Lacy old fashioned girdle. Why am I seeing that? Somebody's mom might have wore it or whatever. I'm getting. Somebody's grandma was into the girdles. Yeah, I'm seeing a black and purple girdle or whatever. Somebody might end up seeing it, or they had one, or and it was like actually the colors they should be wearing. Somebody should be wearing black and purple. That would be something that Wednesday would wear from the series Wednesday. Why did that just come to me? Somebody could write mysteries, thrillers, dark stuff. Somebody could play the cello too, because the air energies in the upright. Somebody could play string instrument or something very deep and round, like a tuba or a French horn or piano. Pisces energy, Libra energy. Somebody could play the piano. Wow. Keys, black and white, Libra energy. Somebody need to add black and white. That would be nostalgia. That would be juxtaposition. Somebody needs to add juxtaposition in their art. Yeah. Somebody needs to look on the bright side, like spend time like just looking on the bright side of the things, like don't be in the dark so much or whatever, because it's affecting the creative energy. Hi everybody. If you like to sing, yeah. If you're going to sign up for singing lessons, this is the time to do it. If you're going to sign up to play piano or get a singing software, somebody need a software to do it, to compose their music or to craft their music. Um, so close to, yeah, tea. Somebody could be a tea leaf reader or somebody, yeah, somebody could do people's readings using tea because the Capricorn is so close to the Pisces, like tea. Yeah. K came out. Herbal tea. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do tea leaf readings. I'm gonna do those later. Okay? For anybody that want me to look at the teas, the tea leaves. I'm gonna get me a tea leaf deck. I've been wanting to get me one so bad. Somebody could actually teach about gems as well. I don't know if someone's a stargazer or like uh they can teach people about the cosmos or science teacher. Yeah. Why here animal rescue? Okay. Somebody need to spend time with their pets. Ow. Yeah, bones. Y'all. Dang. Potassium too is struggling. Somebody need to get some bananas. That's why the energy for fire is having a delay. That's why it's like low vibrational at times right now because somebody need potassium in their diet. Need to get their power up. Okay, y'all. We got a lot of people. So for people who's like, I've been waiting for the oracles. I don't do the other ones. Okay, we'll pull a couple for you. All right. Boundaries. Period. That Mars energy. I said Mars and cut the deck. Woo, child. Woo, these ancestors ain't playing with this intuition today. Dead on. Wow, y'all. It's even in reverse in here. I picked up this deck. There it is again. The well. Somebody need to sing to clear out their throat chakra or something here. I cut the deck and saw. Okay, here's the oracle. The oracles. It would be boundaries, letting go. Somebody may need to take a sea salt bath or, just do some deep meditation. The genie is here. Somebody got genie energy. Definitely. Which can be earth. And I think Aquarius can be a genie too. Soul plan. The fated life versus the destiny. I remember. Somebody might need to do their past life reading. I have past life cards. I might do this later. So if you're on YouTube and you're like, I want to see a reading, you might want to look up the past life readers today. So you can kind of see what lessons you're supposed to bring into this one. Some of y'all are definitely supposed to bring in, see, I said past life and look what I saw right after I said that. Karmic energy coming towards you or whatever. So, soul growth, conflict, yeah. Somebody just needs to keep their back to the karmic people from their past. Training, time to step up. Your oracles. Why am I seeing portal? The portal was open for somebody. Somebody's stomach. Heck, man. Stomach. Somebody needs some ginger ale. Yeah, ginger. Somebody need to detox. Woo. Heck. Somebody feels like they're alone, but you're not. You're not. The genie is a synchronicity. That means you probably need to give some stuff away in order to remember how needed you are in society. So you might want to drop something off or donate or whatever here, especially since the energy is getting lucky later on. So, and I said perfume, y'all, earlier in this video, and look, perfume bottle, there it is. Somebody can make perfume, decorative bottles as well. Like can decorate the bottle and make these beautiful scents or whatever, since next month is Pisces. Somebody might need to look up some essential oils, and because like their skin be too dry or something's making them bitter, or what I said, dry and saw earth. Yeah, somebody need to go hang out where the trees are, time in Mother Nature. Hansi, you're gonna let people see. You see Hansi? Did y'all see Hansi try to knock down my cell phone? He just let you coming this way. Come on, Hans. Come on. You gonna walk down? Oh no, he tried to. Did y'all see that? He went. Hansi ain't playing today. Nourishment. I said self care. Look, y'all came out. I'm just cutting the deck to see. Now, did I not say portal? And look, y'all. Did I not just say that? Did I not say the portal was open for somebody? And I picked up the deck and cut it, and bam. Okay. The intuition is like, I keep saying 5. Intuition is about 5 minutes ahead. So you saying stuff or picking up stuff, and then like within 30 minutes, it's showing up. Yeah. Woo. Micromanaging the universe. Okay. Emotional healing. I think deep cellular. Somebody need to work on their lungs, their stomach, throat chakra. Yeah, Pluto. Pluto can be like you're there, but you're not there. You're like at a distance. You're keeping your distance. You know, you're like, nah. All right, your ancestors want you to come into the pyramid today. So do some grounding. Lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. Allow yourself to go a little hungry today, since it is like gratitude energy today. Definitely gratitude. The one card that came out was like, somebody's supposed to win awards. They're supposed to have like best sellers or best, products selling like hotcakes or something like that. But you have to let yourself be seen. So whatever this manifestation is, you have to be seen. Some of y'all got to do work groups or do seminars on the road, teaching, or yeah, boundaries. Other people's self-induced pain is not your burden to carry. And some people weak because they brought it on themselves, being reckless, and basically everybody got to be accountable for their triflingness today. Teach, save by teaching today. That's how you save people. Educate today. Like it's saying, like don't just throw some money. Don't pay somebody don't bail somebody out of karma today. That could be actually codependent and people pleasing. Okay, oracles, nourishment. This keeps coming out. Okay, yeah. Somebody could be doing spell work on Virgo energy. If you have Virgo placement, somebody's doing spell work on it. All right. If you got a Virgo It could be that some of y'all might be dealing with pimps or whatever, or pimp ass or whatever. They doing spell work on you, on your Virgo. It could be Virgo to Virgo or whatever. It's not time yet. It's coming up. Okay, it's almost time to take a really important leap, to go into the unknown. Things are being woven, so don't think you're late. Almost time. For some of y'all, it could be 3 to 6 days. You got to really have something out there, or for y'all, some of y'all, you got to send it to a publisher or a record label, whatever the work is. Some of y'all may do better if you get an agent. Okay, some of y'all got somebody to think they're your agent, but it's like, no. Yeah, I said in the world, but not of it. It came out now. How fake am I now? Somebody said fake, but I literally said in the world, but not of it. So basically, if you're going to be a student today, you need to be like silent, quiet, like be like, I'm going to let everybody else run their mouth, but I'm going to sit here. You'll get more being quiet today. Basically, you'll find that you're able to get more downloads or more help from somebody, or you can really understand what you're doing. Yeah, I said understand what you're doing, and look what came out. Ideas. It says inspired ideas, visionary. Wow. Wow, this card. Why do I feel this? Woo! I'm your genie in the bottle. Whatever, if you're worried if you're going to lose these blessings, or you're going to lose these ideas, or these ideas someone's going to take, or someone's going to rob your lamp, don't worry about it. It's protected. Okay? If you think that you're going to be trapped or stuck, you're like, I'm stuck in this situation. I got all this stuff I'm gifted in, but I'm going to stay stuck. No, you're not. You're protected. Your creations are protected. Your gifts are protected. So just go ahead and do them. And I feel something's coming through. Ooh. Yeah, hold the vision, y'all. Coming through. Wow. Strong. Feel like emperor energy. That energy. Somebody's going to be locked in like, I'm unstoppable now. Okay. All right, y'all. Bye, everybody. Okay. If y'all are spiritual and y'all doing some work, you probably should be working on this stuff all the way, for some of y'all, all the way at least till, if it's morning hours, all the way to at least 3 p.m. almost. And if it's evening hours, just take the same hours. It would be like 7 a.m. to 3 a.m. But definitely by 11 a.m. or 11 p.m., some of y'all need to be like, I'm doing my destiny. Okay? Because I can feel it, like something's coming through. Okay. I can feel almost like there's a lot of pressure, like work on it. But it may not be exactly ready to put it out, but it's like whatever that you're inspired or thinking of doing, whatever your vision works. So if you're not sure what you're supposed to be manifesting, what was you visualizing? Okay? I heard wake up and smell the flowers or whatever. Yeah. Somebody might need to burn a flower candle. Yeah. Y'all. All right. So I got my energy candle over there. I'm a burn this energy candle since there's a lot of energy drainage going on today. And I'm gonna do me some HIIT, slow fast, and some body weight time under tension exercises. That'll help ground your Virgo energy, and it will also help you to step into your power. But you have to be careful about body weight time under tension exercises, because they, when you do them, it makes you feel like you did your other work when you didn't. So don't do a lot of body weight time under tension, because you still got to do body weight, mind, and time under tension when you do your destiny. So some people be doing body weight, time, and attention too long, and then when they go to do their other part of their destiny, they're too weak or not strong enough, and then they're like, "Oh, I'm done for the day." See what I'm saying? So I feel like a 30-minute walk, 5 to 10 minute body weight, time, and attention. Hit for about 5 minutes. Do 3 sets of hit for 5 minutes, and it's like you're done. Okay, then you can pretty much be like, okay, I got my exercise in, but now I still have energy for other things I want to do. All right, if y'all enjoyed this video, feel free to let me know. If you'd like to donate, you can donate to my cash app at money sign Coach V Hunter. If you'd like to buy my book on finding your life purpose and destiny, you can send me $8 to my cash app or PayPal, and or email me, and then I will send you the VIP link to go read the book. After today, you will not be able to buy it in the beta version. You'll have to wait until it's on Amazon Kindle, to read it on Amazon. So you got till the end of the day in Eastern time to buy the book in beta version. I know Wendell, you wanted to buy the book. Wendell and a couple other people. Y'all wanted to pay to read it in the beta form. Okay? On my website. Okay? It's on my website, on my webpage. So, if y'all want to read it today, you don't want to wait till Amazon, it's $8. Because after today, I have to put it on Amazon, and I have another book that I'm rushing out. I got at least 3 books I'm trying to get out by the end of the second week of January. So I cannot stay on this book anymore. Once again, if you want to buy my book on finding your life purpose and your destiny, you can email me and I'll tell you how to buy it. If you want a one-on-one session with me to find your destiny and life purpose, if you want the advanced version of that lesson, some of y'all only bought the basic package. If you want the real advanced one on finding your destiny and life purpose, you can email me. Okay? It's a very affordable fee, and you'll thank me later, because I found mines. But I'm teaching y'all how I found mines, how I found my destiny, how I came to understand all other stuff too. Okay, there's in this new book, in part 2 I'm writing, it's going to be some other stuff y'all need to know about finding your life purpose and destiny. Okay, thanks everybody. I'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching. Check the community news for the link to my new channel. There's going to be non-traditional readings. I'm starting one again, but I do have to say, it's probably not going to have comments on. You're not going to be able to comment on my new channel for a while, just so that I'm not attracting haters and jealous people on the first 30 days. But there will be an option, a way for y'all to be able to email me. So if the comments are on, they'll be very screened. Okay? So I hope I see y'all on my new channel. I want to start a new channel for this. Y'all like it so much. Y'all have emailed me, said, "Oh, I miss you doing the card readings." Somebody actually emailed me and told me personally they miss me doing these readings. So I believe in giving the community what they want. So I'm going to do them again, for the new year on a new channel. Bye, everybody. I hope y'all join my portfolio. I'm starting a portfolio channel. There's going to be me keeping track of my success, my previous success, and art related and writing activities. I hope y'all join that channel too. Bye, everybody.